cosplaying as today?
I'm cosplaying as Mikey Zenin from the manga because
Right
that's
on,
what
right
I had
on.
on. So
Awesome. I say you look wonderful.
Thank you.
Now, as part of the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom, what is your favorite part about that fandom, or just Jujutsu Kaisen in general?
Oh, there's so much. Like sometimes you can tell that you're going to expect it, but it just switches off right away.
Right.
There's always so many epic fight scenes, and there's so much like artwork dedication in it that I just love watching it to see the art.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. If an anime just has perfect art, it makes it 10 times better. Art dedication in it that I just love watching it to see the art.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. If an anime just has perfect art, it makes it 10 times better.
All right, so we're here at Anime STL. What's your name, sir?
Name is Tony Farmer, otherwise known as the slacker named Jack.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
Doing great.
Good.
Finally good to be here after COVID. Yeah,
Right.
it's nice.
I was gonna say, I know COVID was kind of like disrupting some things and kind of like sending some people back, but I'm glad everyone's out here having a good time. Who are you cosplaying as today, sir?
I'm cosplaying as Maju from Dragon Ball GT. I have the belt in the bag, but it just wasn't vibing with the rest of the outfit.
My man's cosplaying as the character from the worst Dragon Ball series. I respect it.
I like the character. I want to see what they're going to do with him when in Dragon Ball Super.
We know he got introduced to in a super manga.
Yeah,
at the end of
exactly.
the
I
Mora
want to see
arc.
what they're doing with him.
That's good, man. Do you have anything to plug, like any YouTube, Twitch?
Oh,
anything like
yeah.
that?
You can always check me out at the slacker named Jack at twitch.tv. Out there making games, actually. I'm the programmer. My friend is the artist. Also playing Monster Hunter, Elder Scrolls Online, as well as Pokemon VGC.
Okay, awesome. Good deal. Now, how long have you been streaming for?
About a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Long enough to make affiliate. So
That's awesome, man. Congratulations. I'm not YouTube verified yet, but I'm on my way.
we're gonna get you there.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. My eardrums, oh my God. Now, so as part of the Dragon Ball fandom, which I'm also a part of, what do you think is the best part of the fandom?
I like the fact that when the resurgence happened for Dragon Ball, we all came back.
Yeah.
We're a loyal sort of.
Yeah, as soon as Dragon Ball Evolution popped out, it really tested everybody's faith.
That was a test of faith.
Art dedication in it that I just love watching it to see the art.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. If an anime just has perfect art, it makes it 10 times better.
Yeah.
But I just love all the different personalities and the backstories that happen. It brings up so many emotions.
I think for me personally, like Maki is one of my favorite characters, especially in the manga more so. Not because of her like later comparisons to Toji, but just like there's a fight. I'm gonna keep it relatively spoiler free. There's a fight where she encounters a guy who really likes sumo. You know what I mean? And that whole interaction that they have, like, it could have gone a totally different direction to lead to her character development. It could have been darker, but instead Gege Akutami, he took more of a lighter approach.
Yeah.
And chose to do something like a little softer. And we get these really beautiful scene where we see Maki actually legitimately smile in the middle of a fight that she has. But yeah, no, Maki's definitely one of my favorite characters. Now, I will ask you, what is your least favorite part about the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom?
Oh. To be honest, so far as what I've gotten into for the anime, probably some approaches that some of the characters make. I feel like they could have done a little bit better.
Some approaches they make?
Yeah, like I don't want to spoil too much because I'm still new fully to the anime, but
You're good, yeah.
so I like kind of not knowing what's gonna happen, and like I said before, it's very unexpected, but sometimes it's just a little this is gonna happen.
Yeah, it can fall into some typical shonen trumps, and
Yeah.
sometimes it can be, the pacing has been regularly talked about. It can be a little fast sometimes, which is good sometimes. Other times you do feel like they're kind of glossing over some stuff that they really could have expanded upon.
I gotta take a COVID test. I had to shove a fucking stick up my nose.
On the opposite side, what would you say is the worst part of the Dragon Ball fandom?
I would say sometimes we're a bit too loyal. I sometimes feel let some things slide that we don't necessarily need to let slide.
What you mean, bro? He can't be Goku. What you mean?
He can't be Goku. Let's be real. But what I'm saying is, what was the one when the first Dragon Ball Super anime came out? Like, we were defending some stuff that they could have fixed.
Yeah, some of the animation errors, the retelling of the Battle of Gods and Resurrection F story, and even some stuff that they did in the Moro arc as well. Goku kind of retreading some ground of like giving Moro a sense of being, even though he already learned this lesson with Cell. He's a 60-year-old man, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I definitely, I see what you mean, man. Who are you cosplaying as?
I am Shinobu Kocho from Demon Slayer.
Okay. That season 3 just hit. Are you ready?
So ready.
Do you read the manga?
I have not yet.
Don't, because I want you to enjoy it as much as you can. It gets crazy. It gets crazy.
I know.
For sure.
Know.
Now, I will ask you, as part of the Demon Slayer fandom, what is your favorite thing about the Demon Slayer fandom?
Oh, goodness. Jeez. So much good art everywhere, especially since there's so many characters with incredible, memorable designs. I think we get a lot of cool, memorable art coming out of that. I'm an artist myself, so I love partaking in that.
Awesome. Do you have? I'm sorry. Let me interrupt you. Do you have like a ArtStation, Twitter, anything to plug or anything that you do? Do you do commissions or anything?
Jeez, on Instagram.
He said yes over here. He said yes, you do. He said, please make us money. Yes.
You can go see me at elenabisk.com. That's ELENABISKE.com. That's my portfolio website. I'm open for commissions, I guess, if you like what you see.
Hell yeah.
But
now, what do you in particular draw? Like, do you do like profile pictures? Do you just like general like banners, or what do you do?
Fan art is my favorite thing to do, but I'm an illustrator by trade. I got my degree in that. So I do design work as well.
We love a girl who has a degree. C's take degrees. Yes, ma'am. All right, so we got another interview over here. Who are you cosplaying as, sir?
I am cosplaying as Kento Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen.
The best character. Second to Gojo, but the second best character in the entire manga.
I respect it.
For sure. Now, as part of the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom, what would you say is the best part of that particular fandom?
The best part, it's so much. I would have to say the writing is the best part, because a lot of it is, you could classify it as like standard shonen, though I think it stands out in a lot of ways. But really, it's the writer, Gege Akutami, the mangaka, that really elevates it through like just taking like these tropes that you've seen before, these things that have been in other anime, and really like spinning them on their heads, putting them in like different contexts, and just coming up with like really creative ways to, showcase similar things that you've seen in other stuff. So
right, like we have, I'm gonna keep it as spoiler-free as possible. We have the character of Maki, and in the Culling game, there is an arc that she has where she could go down, a really dark path, typical kind of like your typical Dark Avenger kind of stuff. But instead, Gege, they flipped it. They turned it into something a little sillier, lighter, but you still feel the effects, the weight. We kind of see this with Todo and Itadori and their fight. In the expedition arc or whatever it was called, where Todo kind of training Yuji, it could have been very typical, kind of like your Naruto and all that, but instead like Todo's just a complete weirdo, and he's fantasizing about this girl who doesn't even know he exists and all this stuff.
Exactly.
So that's definitely something I really enjoy about the series. For me personally, also the choreography in terms of like the manga actually. It reminds me of Dragon Ball as far as like paneling and all that goes. You really feel these hand-to-hand combat sequences. So I will ask you, on the opposite end, what is something you dislike about that fandom?
I'm sorry, could you repeat?
Well, what is something you dislike about the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom? Or,
the fandom?
Yeah.
I feel like they can be a little too impatient. Like when there's like setup for something, like the Cohen game, for example. As far as I've seen, it's been like super polarizing to people. Even though like to me, it's had like some of the most quality like chapter by chapter type things. Like just like the whole series just leading like through this arc, people have, I don't know, I've seen like a lot of negativity, like people saying that like the author like lost his way or just isn't like a good writer, or like that he's rushing through.
I've seen a lot of Gege's art fell off, which is just not true.
Like even the point at which they said that, which would be like perfect preparation, the thing with Maki, even then it was like the choreography was still good and the art still conveyed what it needed.
And the author was literally sick.
Yeah,
he was very weak. And honestly, from what you're talking about with her fight with the Zenin clan, I would actually prefer it in the anime if they actually kind of keep that real rugged, almost unfinished art style. I feel like there's a lot of things you could do if it's put in a really competent director's hands, and they will, it's MAPPA. But if they really put it in competent director's hands, you can do a lot of crazy stuff like that. It can be this real visceral experience. But yes, I appreciate you interviewing, man. Thank you so much.
Bro, when I tell you these niggas got it locked up on the fucking block, bro, y'all don't know. This parking is fucking crazy. So we got all this shit down here, clapped. There's a neighborhood all the way down there, clapped. Oh, look at these apartments. None of these cars are for anybody in these apartments. All this shit, bro, y'all ain't seen a lot yet, bro.
Awesome. We got a pack of Demon Slayers over here. I was gonna say, now who are you guys cosplaying as over here?
Demon Slayer.
Zenitsu, Tanjiro the Goat, Rokudaki. Right on, right on. So I will ask you, young guys, what is your favorite part about Demon Slayer?
The weapons.
The action, weapons, the characters. The characters are really fun. I would say the action that they be popping off with that animation, right?
Yeah.
Right on. Now, is there something that you guys don't like about Demon Slayer, or that really isn't your favorite?
Zenitsu crying all the time.
Yeah. Zenitsu crying all the time? That's legit. That's legit. He's not crying though. He seems like a cool cat. Yeah. I was gonna say Zenitsu crying. Is there anything else you guys like don't really care for in particular?
Unranked demons.
He's an unranked demons, like the lower moon demons.
Yeah. Just fighting unranked demons.
Yes, they're kind of like cannon fodder. It's kind of like a waste of time.
Sabito dying.
Sabito dying. That was pretty whack. That was pretty whack. But I think there's a lot of good things about Demon Slayer that people of all ages can enjoy. But yeah, I'm glad you guys interviewed me, man. Thank you very much. Oh, D-boy getting it in over here. Hold on. All right, so got another interview over here. Who are you cosplaying as today, sir?
I'm Dante from Devil May Cry.
Okay, awesome. Now, for you personally, what is your favorite part about Devil May Cry or the Devil May Cry fandom?
I've always been into the games, like hack and slash games, and just pretty cool.
Now, is that similar to like Dynasty Warriors? Is that different?
You could say it's similar.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha. Now, what is your least favorite part about like Devil May Cry series and all that?
Ooh, Devil May Cry 2 was a terrible game.
It was just ass.
Yeah,
terrible. Okay, so if we're talking about games like that, rapid fire, top 5 games. Doesn't have to be like in a particular order, but just your personal top 5.
Top 5. Final Fantasy 14. I'm a Warrior of Light. Devil May Cry is one of them. A dot hack, like GU infection.
I have no idea what that is, but it sounds fire. It's all good.
Let me see. I want to say Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
And what? See, one more. World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft?
Yeah, there we go.
Right on. Well, sir, thank you very much for letting me interview you. You have a good rest of your con, all right?
Yep.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Alrighty, so who are you cosplaying today?
I am myself. I'm a blood moon goddess because I'm a Twitch streamer.
Okay. So what is your Twitch handle?
Two-tailed firefox.
Okay.
FX.
Now, how often do you stream?
Right now it's a little slow because of motivation's low, but other than that, I probably stream like 2-3 times a week.
You're gonna go. You're a YouTuber.
PNG.
How much do those like models cost? Because I heard those
Right.
models are expensive.
They are expensive. They can cost upward of 1,000. Right now I'm just a PNG until I'm ready to be a VTuber.
Okay.
Full
that's
on
sick.
2D.
Now, as far as like for yourself personally, what are like your like top 5 anime, manga?
Oh,
whatever it is?
son of a... Hang on, am I allowed to say 18 plus stuff?
Yes, sure. You're fine.
You might be on the Love Finder. Really good yaoi.
Okay.
Let me think. I really make me forget. Hang on. I love Black Rock Shooter.
Okay.
Like, she's my inspiration to keep going every day.
Right.
I love anything yaoi. Well, this broad statement. I love...
Me too. We have 2 gentlemen over here. Who you cosplaying as, gentlemen?
I am Spider-Man from Earth 11111.
That is PS4 Spider-Man for all you uncultured swine over there. And who you cosplaying as, sir?
Miles Morales from Miles Morales.
My goat. Now, for you gentlemen, I will ask you: is this your first con you ever gone to?
Mine, yes.
Okay.
Not mine.
Not yours as well? That is my first as well. I was like, so I'm glad you guys are having a good time. Now, I will ask you, what is your favorite part of the fandom you are part of? Like, what's your favorite part of, whether it be the Spider-Man fandom or even the comic book fandom in general?
My favorite part of the comic book fandom is just how like diverse it is. Like, I just feel like you can easily pick up any comic and fall in love instantly.
About the comic book fandom, I'm just a fan, just your average fan,
I get you. I feel you. Now, I will say, especially for black cosplayers as well, I was going to say, for us, I feel like it's always kind of important for us to cosplay as characters we especially love.
Very much.
Because, obviously, especially when it comes to manga in Japan, it takes place in primarily Asian countries. And so, when we see a black Ichigo or a black Denji from Chainsaw Man or stuff like that, I think it's really important, especially like, younger kids, they see that, like, because even generally in media, we don't really see a lot of us being able to express ourselves in this really like fantastic way that a lot of anime, comic books, and all that does.
I also agree with you. I think it's really good because like no matter like what hero that you look up to, if you want to dress as them, you can. Nothing is stopping you. So for them to see like us dressing up as characters that primarily aren't black or African American, like they can see like what, I can dress up as them too. So I think that's a really, really big deal. What about you?
No comment.
All right, so we got another interview over here. I'm a little nervous to interview y'all because I got 2 humps of chocolate over here, and I'm scared to have my girl be over here. But you guys look fantastic, man. How y'all doing today? Good.
How are you?
I'm good. So who are we cosplaying as today?
Inosuke.
Inosuke?
Yeah.
Absolutely. From Demon Slayer, right?
Yeah.
Right on. Now, first things first, do y'all have any social media to promote or anything? I know we have a lot of content creators out here. Do y'all have anything to promote?
Yeah, I do. I do music. I do nerdcore, as it's called. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I do a lot of Marvel things. I have a Demon Slayer video I just released yesterday.
Okay.
So you can find us at your friendly neighborhood con artist
Okay, awesome.
on
Fantastic.
YouTube and Instagram. Your friendly neighborhood con artist.
Hit him up over there. Don't send your girl over there, but you go see him. Now, I will ask you, gentlemen, as part of the Demon Slayer fandom, what is your favorite part about that fandom?
Favorite part about it?
Favorite part about Demon Slayer or the fandom?
Oh man. You know what? I like the personalities the characters have. Yeah. that's pretty much like what the animation's cool too, of course. But
Right.
the personalities that they bring to life and the interactions that they have together.
Right. Demon Slayer, one thing that they really highlight is the hearts of these characters. That's why Rengoku's death was so heartfelt among people. We only saw him for about 90 to 100 minutes max. You know what I mean? Because the show makes you care about these characters so quickly. Now, I will ask you on the flip side of that, what are some things that you do not like about Demon Slayer?
Do not like. So, okay, from the very beginning.
Too overpowered. Sometimes it makes no sense. And then, so they try to bullshit. So Gaki, when they clearly ripped off his head when she capped his ribbon. So apparently she ripped her own head. That bullshit. But to me,
I got you. Okay.
That's
It be a little contrived occasionally. Okay.
That was convenient.
Right. I feel what you're saying.
I feel like for me, they didn't go into a lot of some of the details in the beginning. So I don't really know where the water breathing came from. It's just kind of
there's a lot still left to be explored. So
yes.
You compare it to Avatar: Last Airbender, for example.
Yeah.
We talk about the original airbenders who are the bison, original earthbenders who are the moles and all that. That's very good. I would say that's actually a very valid criticism. But yeah, you guys have a lot that you guys got to get to. So I'm not gonna keep you guys waiting. But thank you guys so much for interviewing me. I appreciate that, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Now, who are you guys cosplaying as?
I am CL Phantom Hive from Black Butler, and this is Lizzie.
Okay, awesome. Now, I will ask you, as part of that particular fandom, what is your favorite part of that fandom or that particular anime?
The demon fights. Yeah, the demon fights are really fun.
Okay. It's just typically the demon fights. Is there anything about the animation or how they're paced?
The animation is beautiful.
Really? Who animates that? Do you know what studio?
I do not.
Okay, I was just saying I rarely know the studio unless they're super prolific. You guys are good. Go ahead. You guys are good.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I rarely know studios unless they're super prolific or anything. Is there anything about that particular show that you don't enjoy or you don't like or anything like that?
I don't necessarily like Claude.
What you said?
I don't necessarily like Claude. He's not nice.
Is that not a great guy?
No.
I get you. I think every show kind of has that. There's characters you love to hate, and they're kind of designed to be like that for a reason. So real fast, I will ask you your top 5 anime, manga, whatever. Does that have to be in terms of quality? It can just be how you like them. Your personal top 5.
My top 5. Number 1 is definitely The Disastrous Life of Psyche K.
Okay.
Number 2, Ouran High School Host Club. Number 3, Black Butler. Demon Slayer, and then My Hero.
Demon Slayer, My Hero, those pretty good ones as well. You have your top 5 as well?
I would probably say I like the new Ragnarok anime that just came out. That would probably be my 5. I don't know, Demon Slayer, MHA, Black Butler, and then Ouran.
I've not watched Black Butler. I've seen a lot of things about Black Butler, but I haven't particularly watched that. Is that any good?
It's very good. I would definitely say it's probably one of the best that I've seen so far.
Is that a traditionally action-oriented series, or is that more? Is it? Okay.
There's a demon butler that fights with butter knives. It sounds so weird saying.
Okay. I gotta get that. Okay. Good deal.
What do we want to tackle?
Can I get the villain, please?
Yeah, okay. I figured. I heard you speak, and I was like, oh, it's going to be the villain type. It's got that, you already got that deep resonance in your voice. I'm like, please pick this villain. Okay, whenever you're ready, let's just take, do you want bigger?
Oh, yeah, I was just going to ask for the information up top.
Oh, yeah, I'll read it for you, too. Mid to low, any personality type, suave, convincing, and conniving. They always have a plan and won't let you in unless you deserve to be in the know. Powerful with subtlety. So whenever you're ready, let's hear and keep that mic probably a good distance, right there is perfect. Because there's a lot of yelling in this and I don't want to die. So here we go.
Good evening. I see you've brought your friends along. Good. Now there's more of you to witness what's about to happen. You are nothing. All the training you've done, worthless, a waste of time. My plan is inevitable. I am inevitable. Give up now and join my cause, and I'll let you live. Impossible. You can't be the chosen one. I won't let you take me down. I won't let you end my dream.
you got to that second line, to the third line, I really felt this character develop more. And we'll work on that first line because I have some ideas. But the way that you have this like natural rasp when you get really intense is so cool, and that charge was really good, and the scream felt really nice.
I watch a lot of Dragon Ball.
I was just saying, Dragon Ball. I was saying, you watch a lot of Dragon Ball, you know how to scream, but it was really good. I really, really like the tone of your voice. I felt like it's the right amount of like baritone and deep to not seem like you're putting on a voice, so it's very natural, which is what we want. The first line, I think there needs to be just more charisma. Think about like the idea of you seeing this hero come in with his ragtag group of people, and you just look at him and you're like, that's cute. And it should be that attitude of like, okay, good evening. I see you brought your friends along. Good. Now there's more of you to witness what's about to happen. And it's just gotta have that like smile in it, because villains don't think they're villains, right? So they are not this like, ooh, sometimes, unless they're like cartoon villains. They really do believe that what they're doing is for the good of what they believe in. So if they see the hero and they see other people, they're like, yeah, I'm not bothered, because I believe in what I'm doing. So there has to be this charisma that we want to root for, but we also want to hate.
I'm him.
Yeah, literally, literally. So you want to make sure that there's this emotion of like, oh, like I like this villain. Because let's be real, most of y'all probably like the villains in anime a lot. There's a reason for that, because they have this suave, they have this gravitas. So let's, instead of ending your sentences down, because you're like, good evening, and you're ending down, good evening, like just lift a lot more, because it gives you not only more air to play with, but I don't lose any of your words, because your voice is already deep, so if you go down deeper, I lose half your words. So just try to end up a little bit more and try to smile when you say some of these, because it's funny to you. And then the second one, slow down just a little bit. You're in the middle of battle, so you can do that and you can just get close. Think the proximity, you have sword to sword right in this hero's face, and you're like, you are nothing. All the training you've done, just like right in his face, like you're spitting at him basically. And then that last one, I love what you did, just hold that mic back even more. Because you got closer and I was like, no, pull it back. Because I really want to hear all of that juicy scream. But yeah, again, just slow it down a little bit on those second and third, and then that first one, give me more smile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening. I see you brought your friends along. Good. Now there's more of you to witness what's about to happen. You are nothing. All the training you've done, worthless. A waste of time. My plan is inevitable. I am inevitable. Give up now, enjoy my cause, and I'll let you live.
Impossible. You can't be the chosen one. I won't let you take me down. I will let you end my dream!
That was good. Second line, I want you to do it again for me, but I want you to think tension, okay? Grip that microphone, like really tight so you feel the shake in your hands, and then bring it down to a whisper.
Whisper?
Yeah, not even like a whisper like this, but like a tense, like you're trying to really tell them in their face, like you are right here, and you're just like, you are nothing. Like, really do that. So I want you to give me that second line again.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are nothing. All the training you've done, worthless, a waste of time. My plan is inevitable. I am inevitable. Give up now and join my cause, and I'll let you live.
You see what I mean? That was just so much. That was good. Good job.